Hello, everybody. Hello, how are we doing tonight, Slab City? Let me hear you. I'll take it. Thank you. So I am a traveling punk poet from the Bay Area. My name is Batshit, like batshit crazy. Thanks. I'm gonna spit some shit for y'all. Before we get into it, though, real quick. I know when a lot of you hear the words poetry, what might come to mind is something calm and soft and soothing. But fuck that shit. This is not a soft set. This is some punk poetry. And as many of y'all know, punk is no spectator sport, so I want audience participation. That means when you hear something in my poetry that speaks to you, resonates with you, or you're just like, damn, that sentence goes hard, I want you to make some noise. Of course, you can snap your fingers, but I can't hear that from up here, so you can stomp your feet, pound yourself, anything else, or shout, woo, or let's go, or whatever feels right in that moment. So let's do a quick warm-up, because no one wants to be the first one to shout. On the count of 3, we're going to let out a primal fucking Slab City scream. You ready? 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! Sick. That is literally the kind of energy I want to hear during my poetry. It'll make a big feedback loop. The more energy you put out, the more energy I'll put out for y'all. Don't worry about shouting over me. I have a microphone. Without further ado, this first piece is appropriately titled Angsty Slam Poem About Anxiety. I'm a glass jar. I've been thrown across the room in blind wrath, beaten by people and emotions that crack the insides of my walls till I nearly explode. So shatter me now or leave me alone. But anxiety builds and it fills the hot glass as the pills try to chill it, and at last I must spill, but instead I keep it all contained in this delicate little jar that's too strong not to try, but too weak to just break down and cry. I'm cracking. I can't contain anymore. I can't exist through one more day being tormented by this wretched pest that infests the spasming muscle in my chest, pump adrenaline, blood, and writhing death throughout my being. I'm not safe in here, this brain is bleeding, but still my tears never run down this expressionless face that mirrors the peace I so distantly crave, and I want to empty the jar. But I'm just too afraid of the mess that might make, so instead I translate the stress into regrets. Some sprout their angry faces from pent-up rage and hatred, but most from insecurities best kept tucked away. And I told myself, I can't survive through one more day. But then each day after that, I awoke the same way, sure enough, kept dragging my feet through each day after day, so I had to just keep telling myself the same thing, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, I overflow as the pain gets poured in each day more, but somehow still stays contained in this quiet little jar that doesn't dare show half the insecurities it holds to the world, and can't even stand on both feet and look them in the eyes. And just like that, just like a panic attack, this poem comes to an end at last. But, just like a panic attack, your brain will soon bring it back. Thank you! Alright, this next one is inspired by some goofy shit that my ex's roommate said about me once. It's called Late Stage Caffeine Addiction. Fingers grip the wheel, wheels spin, tires turn, the whole vehicle rolls down the asphalt at an all too zooming pace. Music plays as eyelids begin to drift out of place, downwards. The brain strains to stay awake. Sitting beneath me is a 5,500-pound death machine capable of creating catastrophe if every moment I maneuver it isn't carried out cautiously. Lining my hands to the lives of myself and every breathing being being delivered down this road, and not living each remaining day of my own, bearing the responsibility of having unleashed cataclysm upon this entire highway today, is contingent on not falling asleep behind this fucking wheel. Finally, the right hand leaves this place so it can reach for the drink that I need so I can be freed of this evil, dreadful, malevolent fatigue. I lift the can to my lips and sip, and in this instant, the vivid tang of sugar-free Sure to be. Heart disease waiting for me someday in my distant future attacks my taste buds, and yet again reminds my mind that if I swallow one more sip of these energy drinks again today, I will vomit. But I already have multiple thousands of milligrams of caffeine rushing through my bloodstream, and I still can't stay awake. It's time to pull over. I navigate to the nearest truck stop and pull into a parking spot. I open up the door and out I step, but then my ex's roommate once told me I have late-stage caffeine addiction, and holy shit did that hit home, because the connection I share with caffeine clearly has me acting like a fiend, and right, this isn't sustainable anymore. Caffeine and I have gone through countless honeymoon phases till I need it to wake up, and it's no longer enough, so I'm upping my doses over and over till I can't fall asleep, so my chronic fatigue is worse as can be, but trying to treat that disability is the reason I ever came back to caffeine to begin with, then suddenly I find myself puking my guts out all over a truck stop parking lot, or at my friend's barbecue party only 30 seconds after showing up. Needless to say, I make one hell of an entrance at parties. Or in a dive bar bathroom after I only drank like half a glass of booze. It simply didn't mix well with the copious doses of caffeine, taurine, creatine, vitamin B, and God knows what else they cram into those cans of amphetamines. Probably liquid stress, anti-rest blend, heart disease, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter what they put in these goddamn cans. It's not like I can just stop drinking them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.